Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this episode we are going to check out the Contender wireless controllers designed for PC and Switch from Rival Lab Gaming. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Now, before we dive into today's episode, I just want to take a second and say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel. We have extensive reviews of the Switch Lite, accessories, docks, and a whole lot more. And if you really like what you see here, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That way each and every time we upload new content, you are kept the most up to date. And what I want to know from you here today in this video, behind me, this is Horizon Chase Turbo, a great racing game. If you're a fan of like Rad Racer and some of the racing games that were on the Genesis and Master System, it gives you that feeling of those games. I want to know, are you a fan of racing games like this? Horizon Chase Turbo is terrific. It is one of my most played games in 2020. So the folks over at Rival Lab Gaming sent us one of their, well, two of their Contender wireless controllers. The white with the kind of almost like the Animal Crossing grips, and then the red and the blue and the black one that looks more like the traditional Joy-Cons. They sent us one of each of these to check out, and if you're not familiar with Rival Lab Gaming, these have a connection to our friends over at Retro Fighters, and they're the ones that went ahead and sent us these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to unbox these, we're going to kind of see the fit, the feel, how they charge, and then we're going to actually do some gameplay testing with them. Come on, let's get started. So here we have the box for the Contender wireless controller. You can see the controller right on the face of it for use with Nintendo Switch and PC. Has the Rival Lab Gaming logo on the top, side of the controller there, side of the controller there, on the back. The Contender wireless controller, wireless Bluetooth technology, motion controls, and NFC, so that tells me it should work with the Amiibo, but we will double check. Compatible with Switch and PC, added turbo functionality, screenshot sharing button, accented red and blue lights, 600 milliamp rechargeable battery, 8 to 10 hours of playtime, USB-C connection, and an awaken feature. So this I like because a lot of other third-party controllers will not turn on your Switch when it is asleep. So that is something that is very cool on here. And then down below, Rival Lab Gaming has been working hard in the lab and has concocted the perfect formula for Switch gamers. Introducing the Contender. The Contender gamepad features all the latest in Bluetooth technology, connecting with ease to your Switch or PC. Supports NFC, motion controls, and features an awaken feature so you can get back to gaming without delay. The Contender showcases an ergonomic design with added rubberized grips, and it is accented by atmospheric lights. The Contender is the perfect way to show off your gaming skills. Well, we'll see about that. And then just checking out the quick start manual real quick. Thank you for purchasing the Contender Gamepad by Rival Lab Gaming. Please read through the instructions. Contact us if you ever need any help. Support at rivallabgaming.com. Walks you through the features here: gyroscope and NFC, adjustable motor vibration technology, turbo function, high quality precision analog sticks, built-in 600 milliamp polymer battery. I'm wondering if it shouldn't say lithium polymer battery. Compatible with Switch and PC. PC is compatible via USB-C cable. Looks like you can update the firmware, which is nice. And then looking at the line drawing, I've got a blue LED, red LED, D-pad, LED lights, screenshot, home, and turbo. X, Y, A, B on the front, and then obviously the two analog sticks, ZL, ZR, Type-C port, oh, USB Type-C, that's good, L button, and the R button. So let us take a look at the red and black one for starters. Overall fit and feel, it's a little bit heavier than I expected. D-pad feels okay, analogs are smooth. These are very flat, the ABXY face buttons. I would have preferred some profile to them, either concave or convex. This one, the left one, feels more firm than the right to me, but that could be just me. Plus and minus, your turbo button, clear button, home button right there. There's your USB-C port. and it does come with, looks like about a 3 or 4 foot long USB Type-C cable, and then there's your pairing button on the back. Quite honestly, my recommendation would be don't mess around with this. I haven't tried it, one way or the other, but the easiest way to pair this to your Switch, just connect the cable, connect this to your Switch dock, you'll be paired. Let's check out the kind of blue and green looking one that kind of reminds me a lot of Animal Crossing. That's that guy right there. And back of the box, same copy and everything, just with a different backdrop. If you are a fan of Animal Crossing, I think this is going to be right up your alley. Look at that color scheme. I mean, it screams Animal Crossing. Now, I'm concerned just from knowing how my hands get, white controllers generally get dirtier quicker, so I may stick with the black one more so. Yeah, this one here too, this trigger feels a little bit firmer, or the spring at least, feels a little bit more firm than that one. D-pad feels okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take both of these and we are going to pair to our Switch, and we're gonna try some different games and just see how they play. So I normally don't show this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just hook up my USB-C cable. I've got it connected to our Skull & Co. jump gate. Connected the USB-C cable. L and R button, that one paired. Disconnected. L and R button, that one paired. Home button, disconnect it. Just go down here to controllers. Yeah, I mean, it's working just fine. Change grip order just so it'll shut that one off and I'll only use this one for the time being. Yeah, let's get to some gameplay. Since we were in here anyways, we are going to play some Horizon Chase Turbo. This is such a, just a great, great fun racing game. Oh, great start. And then I hit someone else. Analog stick feels really good for precise moves. All right, got those on the outside, but then I ran into the sign and I missed that other token there. All right, there we go. Finished third on that one. Felt decent. Now, go to the home button. You guys know that one of the things that I love using as a test is Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. Not too bad. You know what we're going to do here, though? Is we're going to change from the black one to the white one. And now we are going to go to Street Fighter. The main thing I want to see here, can I pull off the Dragon Uppercut? Wow, Ken's kicking my rear end. He has hit me like crazy with that Flaming Dragon Uppercut. Finally landed it with the D-pad. Oh! All right, we're gonna go home. You know what, let's try some Super Mario 3D All-Stars to wrap it up. You know what, we're gonna go to Super Mario Galaxy because that should have the gyroscope controls work with this. Gyroscope controls working just fine. It's not natural for me to hold the controller up here. I'll try to though, so you can see as I'm tilting and panning and everything. All right, and there we're back onto that. So I'll have to jump off here. Ooh, just about died there. That could have been bad. This is getting real bad. All right, we gotta go and get these guys. Oh, and I died. All right, so that's working just fine there. I do want to check and see if Amiibo works. System settings. We've got our Ryu here. Anything? It works with Amiibo. Very cool. Check that out. So we'll back that out of there. Yeah, so we'll... Sure enough, it works with Amiibo, which most other third-party controllers do not do. That's a nice bonus for this. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. So what are my thoughts on the Rival Lab Gaming Contender? A lot better than what I thought they were going to be. The analog sticks are good. The triggers, the ZL and ZR triggers, the springs are firm. So that is something that is different compared to other controllers that I've used. The overall layout is good. The flatness of the ABXY buttons weren't an issue. Super easy to connect and pair to your system, and they're inexpensive. Now, a couple other benefits and features. I do want to compare this real quick to this point. The KMD Pro Controller has been my favorite non-Nintendo controller for the Switch for a long time. It works well, it's got good performance, and it's inexpensive. Now, what the Contender does is takes what that controller does and adds additional features. First and foremost, it's compatible with Amiibo, and for some of you, it doesn't mean a thing and you don't care about it, but that's huge, the fact that there's a third-party controller that works with Amiibo. That is great. The fact, one of my biggest criticisms about the KMD Pro Controller is it will not wake up my Switch from sleep mode. This one here does. In fact, let's do this, and we're going to go ahead and go to sleep mode. Wait a few seconds, controller's powered off. What we're going to do, hit the home button. Just vibrated there a little bit. Back up and working. That is one of my biggest irritations about the KMD Pro Controller, is I can't wake my Switch from sleep. This one here does. The overall look, the design, whether you go with the Animal Crossing design like what you have here, or the more traditional red and blue, they both look great, they perform well. Battery life is good, charging is good. Overall, if you are on a budget, these are really good controllers. They surprised me, but these are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Now, one thing I will say, kind of concerned about the fact that playing Street Fighter 2, I had a real hard time pulling off the Dragon Uppercut, whether I was using the analog stick or the D-pad. So there may be either I was trying to go too fast, I wasn't getting the timing right, or what, but that is something that I did have an issue with this. For platformers and whatnot, like Super Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, not an issue. For Horizon Chase Turbo, work great there too. Now, if you do want to pick one of these up in either color, I will have a link down below where you can pick these up from CastlemaniaGames.com. And the cool thing too, Castle Cash. It's his rewards program where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. And the great thing, Castle Cash, it's just like cash. So if you've got 20 bucks in Castle Cash, you've got 20 bucks to spend at the castle. You can also use promo code ROCKSOLID10 to save 10% off of most items on the website. Now, if you do have any other comments or questions, as always, you can feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can send me a message on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at Instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Again, I want to thank the guys over at Rival Labs Gaming for sending us a pair of these to check out. They surprised me. They impressed me. They have a lot going for them. Now, if you are looking for other and more content on the Switch and the Switch Lite, make sure you check out the other videos we have on the channel, and they're coming up right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.